Well, first of all, I want to say that when that allegation was made, I contacted my attorney, Michael Arguelles, who had written to the station and Mr. Selgado. I want to say that we appreciate the opportunity that your station reached out to us, and we view this as a good faith apology. As it pertains to Mr. Selgado, he has not responded to my attorney, and my attorney will be lodging a claim for defamation of character.
Mr. Selgado also asserts that during the detention of Mr. Campos, he was spirited away from the holding cell in San Pedro and taken to an undisclosed location where he was further physically abused. Can you explain to us what actually happened with the apprehension and the detention of Mr. Campos for suspicion of murder?
Well, I want to state that when we were searching for Mr. Luis Campos, I had never ever made any mention of the fabrication that Attorney Selgado stated on the newscast. I had never spoken about killing anyone. When we initiate contact with Luis Campos in a house in the San Juan area, or San Mateo, I believe, he was pepper sprayed because he resisted apprehension. He was subdued and he was taken into custody. I know of no beating. He was not spirited away by what Mr. Selgado is stating. As a matter of fact, I've been the champion of anti-police brutality. Made a commercial about not in my city, police brutality not in my city. And we have been working tirelessly in bringing about the professionalism in our department in terms of having the police act professionally towards the public and ensure that we build that relationship with the public. Mr. Selgado also stated that I served under him, and there's no way under the sun that I had served under Mr. Selgado. Mr. Selgado is a Belize Defense Force, was a Belize Defense Force soldier, and unless there was a martial law in Belize, then he must be dreaming, and I am definitely sure I didn't serve under him. Any anti-drug operation or strike that we did jointly, the police takes the lead.
Where does this allegation come from, in your opinion? Is this something that is personal? Is it a malicious attempt to defame your character as a career police officer?
Well, he already defamed my character, and he will have to explain to the court where he got that wild fabrication from, because that's what it is, a wild fabrication. At this time in age, I am a professional. I'm a senior officer. Had he said a junior officer had done that, maybe it would have been plausible. But to come and suggest that Senior Superintendent Broaster made those statements is a total fabrication by Mr. Selgado, and I don't know what motivated him to say such things.
And this arrest of Mr. Campos was done in the presence of several officers from Belize City Eastern Division. Can you expand on that?
There were several officers from Eastern Division, including my boss, Ms. Desiree Phillips, who was on that operation. As a matter of fact, she came to visit us in San Pedro on that said day, and we had the Coast Guard who was working along with us also on that day.